showing the nice muscle stance, overhead position, pressing down in your structure. But as you all know, you don't just stand there like this all the time. So eventually what we're going to get into is called dynamic postural alignment. So you have a nice postural alignment, but you have to be able to maintain that postural alignment as you move your squat, move into your lunge, or you press into your muscle up, or whatever it is that you're trying to do. You're going through, your deadlift, you don't want to come down here automatically. This was a nice long position. And the reason I want to show you that is because of this thing called quadriceps connected reflex. And basically, what that means is, so what we want to do is let you know that jam joints create weak muscles and less flexible muscles. Because your body has a natural governor, like a car. It'll only let you go as fast as it thinks that you can do it safely. Because your nervous system, its main goal is for survival. It's not for performance. Okay? We like to think that it is, but actually it's to keep you alive. So what happens a lot of times, it won't let you use your full potential to contract your muscle because it realizes it's going to rip a tendon or it's going to break a bone or it's going to tear a joint. Because a lot of times people that get hit by highline wires or in the electric chair, they would find they have broken bones. What happens is that shear muscle contraction was strong enough that it would actually break their own bones. So what happens to your brain doesn't let it do that, especially when it doesn't feel safe about it. And the thing that makes it feel safe about it is it doesn't move. It's kind of like if you have a map. Imagine you have a map and spill some coffee. And you sit in the car for a while, and you're driving the road, and you can pull it out and look, and that's kind of where you need to go, and just take it out. You're not going to drive right to the spot. You're going to drive slow and be looking at the streets, trying to figure it out. Everything's going to slow down because what happens is you don't have as much clarity. So basically what we want to do by moving your joints is give your brain more information about your body and where it is in time and space, that proprioceptive map. So what we're going to do is, that's why a lot of these things we're going to come in and move joints. And if you think about it, every gross motor skill that you have is actually put together by smaller movements. So like I say, I do a simple squat. Look at all the joints that are involved when we do the squat. Okay? So my ankles are having to move. My feet, the joints of my feet are having to move because they're having to hold the floor. My knees are having to move. My hips, my spine is having to maintain this position. My cervical spine is here. If I'm adding in weight, I'm really adding in a pull for an Olympic lift. I'm moving into a snatch. The same thing with the kettlebell. If you think about all the movements, they're all put together in smaller movements that you can break down. So if you dissect each one of these gross motor skills into the smaller joints and find out what your deficiency is, and then come back and fix that deficiency, then we come back and reconstruct it, then that's going to be a more efficient movement. And the more efficient it is, the longer you're going to be able to do it, the more weight you're going to be able to move, all those things, the faster you're going to be able to do. Because your brain goes, oh, okay, I know what to do. So it's kind of like you get a GPS and you turn left, turn right. You're going to go faster because you know exactly where to go. So it's the same thing with your brain. So I want to show you something that's called pharmacokinetic reflex. And basically what it is you have a jam joint, what it does is it creates weak muscles and also less flexibility. So we have a point to mass.
No one else is raising their hand.
Your name is